Corn, soybean, soy oil, and wheat futures rallied last week. Why? Will it continue?
Last week we saw a pretty good rally in the wheat and corn market, soybean oil market. Beans rallied early in the week and then kind of faltered late in the week. The reason that we rallied, I think, is three things. Number one, there is more liquidity in the marketplace, and you're seeing stocks go up, gold go up. And so I think that caught into especially the corn and soybean market. We also saw continued buying by China of U.S. soybeans. This is all new crop. And there were rumors that they also were interested in buying U.S. corn and some more U.S. wheat. Also last week it was dry across the Midwest. It was dry this weekend, and it's going to be hot and dry most of this week. So I think we're taking a little bit, we're adding a little bit of weather premium in the marketplace.
Analysts suggest that U.S. farmers sell Dece corn near $3.50, November beans near $9.25, and December wheat near $5.50. Should they?
I would agree with analysts in that a farmer should sell Dece corn at $3.50 cash, November beans $9.25 cash, and December wheat near $5.50. I think these are good prices, and if we do get a rain later this week, this could be top of the marketplace going into the fall.
What did Pro Farmer estimate U.S. 2020 corn and soybean crop last week? Do you agree?
Last week, Pro Farmer had a tour across the Midwest key states to look at the corn and soybean crop. They wanted to make sure everybody understood that their estimate was based on the fact that the crops will get another rain to finish off the crop. For corn, they estimated the crop at 14.82 billion bushels, a yield of 177.5. This is down from the USDA's 15.28 and a 181.8 yield. And I just kind of think that we are taking a little bit of top off the crop, but I don't know if the crop will be below 15 billion bushels. They said the soybean crop is 4.36 billion, a yield of 52.5. USDA in August was 4.42 and a yield of 53.3. I think if we get this rain later this week, the final soybean crop might be a little bit closer to the USDA's August numbers than Pro Farmers.
What is the U.S. Midwest 2-week weather forecast?
The 2-week forecast in the Midwest is one of change. First of all, we're starting hot and dry. There is a Category 3 hurricane that's coming into the Gulf and could hit Louisiana Wednesday night, Thursday morning. It could bring moisture up into the Midwest later this weekend, the weekend. Some people think we could see as much as 3/4 to 2.5 inches of rain for parts of Iowa, Missouri, Illinois, and the Ohio River Valley. The extended models show that the first week of September we could actually see normal to above rain and normal to below temperatures for much of the Midwest. So I think all in all, we are trading some of the dry weather near current highs in futures. But I think if we get this rain, we'll set back futures prices back to support.
Alan, what should traders expect at the Kansas City Federal Reserve 44th Annual Economic Policy Symposium later this week?
Well, at the end of this week, the Fed will have their annual symposium in Jackson Hole. This will be a 2-day virtual event, and most likely the Fed will talk about, in my estimation, the need to keep interest rates very low for a very long period of time. Fed Chair Powell may also talk about the need for more fiscal stimulus. So this is a big event. This will probably be a very market-moving situation, probably the most market-moving event for the entire week, coming Thursday and Friday.
What is the U.S. dollar outlook?
Well, earlier this month, the U.S. dollar index fell to a 2-year low, but there was a nice bounce. This when the minutes of the most recent Fed meeting was released, And those minutes show that the Fed was maybe a little less dovish than some analysts had anticipated. Since then, though, we have seen some pressure again. Also, I would not be surprised to see the dollar drifting lower and ultimately taking out those two-year lows.
There are plenty of uncertainties in the U.S. economic outlook. Why do stock index futures continue to advance?
Well, for the S&P and the Nasdaq to advance to new record highs today, in spite of a variety of political and economic issues, that could be a sign that higher prices are in store. Seems that the market is all-knowing in a sense. So higher prices for stock index futures is an indication that some fundamentals down the road, whatever that might be, may be turning more bullish. In any event, stock index futures have good upside momentum, and there is likely to be some follow-through.